If you know my dad, you know he's an amazing man. And he taught me a valuable lesson growing up that has shaped my life, and I try to share it with other people as much as possible. Now, I remember when I was just a young kid, not even as tall as the counter that was in our kitchen. I remember after dinner one day, my dad turned to me and he said, "Scotty, I want you to help out with doing dishes today. Can you unload the dishwasher and put them up in the cupboard?" And I remember turning to my dad like, "No, I can't do that. I can't reach there. I'm too small." And I remember the words he said to me. He said, "You can do anything you set your mind to." And so I put on my thinking cap, looked around, saw a chair, pulled the chair up, brought it to the counter. I was able to get on top of that chair. I was able to get from that chair on top of the counter. Grabbed the dishes from the dishwasher, put them on the counter, and then put them from the counter up into the cupboard. Now, although I wasn't able to do it from where I was, my dad taught me that there is a next level that I can get to that will get me this much closer to achieving my goals. There was always a next point that I could reach the cupboard from. Now, I remember another time when I had reached my limit. I was talking with my dad and I told him, "Look, I just can't do it anymore. Like, I'm not gonna meet my deadline. I've been trying everything I can and it's just not gonna come out. Like, I'm just wasting my time. And there's no point in moving forward." And he turned to me and he said two words, which I hated and loved at the same exact time. And he said, "You're right." And in those two words held a lot of meaning. It was in those two words he said, "You can do anything you set your mind to, and anything is possible if you can find a way. So find a way." And at the same time, he told me, whether you can or you can't, you are right. And so that decision is up to you to make. Whether you are able to or whether you are not able to. You know, the wise words from Henry Ford. But my dad, he knows them and he taught them to me, and I love it. And I try to help other people do the same. Anything is possible if you can just set your mind to it and if you can find a way. Dedicate yourself to finding a route. There are avenues that you can take. For whatever excuse you can come up with, I promise you there are 10 other avenues that you can take that will get you to your goal. Pull up your chair, get on the counter, and put your dishes away.